Welcome to the Perspective Drop. In this session, Adam and I discuss how visualization is an incredible tool to manifest a loving relationship. I share with him how it worked for me, and I give him the step-by-step process to make it work for him. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and commit. This is where you stop dreaming of the person you could be and you start becoming them. What does it mean to be with a woman to me? What kind of life do I want? Do I want children? Do I want to live with her? Do I want to live in separate spaces and spend time? Do we want to travel together? Do we want to start a business together? Like, I don't know, but like, this is what I want to experience. You already have that in you, don't you?
Yes.
Good. Write it down. Write it down emotionally. Okay. So now, once you've written that down, we know what we're attracting. You've never created that before, have you?
No.
So how does God, the spirit of the universe, know what the hell we want? We haven't shared it. We haven't ordered that. Do you see? This is our shrimp scampi, man. So we're
Yeah.
creating that. We're picking this from the menu. Then what happens is you're going to visualize this. You're going to write down a scene or two or three. Okay. Keep it PG, man. Don't go R rated here right now. But you're going to create scenes. I would create dates. When I was doing this for myself, I was traveling through Portugal and Spain, and I was visualizing finding this woman and experiencing this stuff together. And I was a widower. And my wife passed away. I had a ton of baggage. I was believing a lot that I wouldn't find a woman again. I had to retrain my whole mindset. And then I used visualization to experience dates. So I would visualize walking down the beach hand in hand. I would visualize making an Italian dinner, sipping on wine, listening to Otis Redding, dancing in the kitchen, feeling that sexiness, feeling that unity, feeling that intimacy. I would visualize being under the sheets on a Sunday morning, you know, harsh breath, waking up a little hungover, snuggling, having fun in the morning on a Sunday with nothing to do with this beautiful woman. I didn't picture a beautiful woman. I visualized an experience and how it made me feel. So the woman is a silhouette. She's a shadow because I don't care. God will give me the woman. I'm manifesting the experience emotionally. So when you create your goal and you've written it all out emotionally, now create the scenes. Okay, we're on the beach. I'm riding a motorcycle. We're taking a cruise together. We're going zip lining. We're doing a museum tour in New York. I don't know, whatever's good for you, whatever you like, whatever you want to do. And then when you create those scenes, write them out. You can use AI these days and be like, help me create a guided visualization meditation. Here are three scenes I want to experience. Here are the emotions that I want to experience with this beautiful, loving relationship. And now bring to life the sensory experience. Tell me what I'm tasting, smelling, touching, hearing, and feeling. What am I seeing? Make it real. And then when we visualize that, the subconscious doesn't know this is imagined. So it thinks we're actually experiencing this when we visualize it. Then we're transmitting that vibration, that message. We're placing that order with the restaurant of the universe. And when we do that over and over again, we become that vibration. We attract that experience into our reality. So that is part of the process. Are you with me on this?
Yeah, when you do the visualization, is it like a just like a meditation where you're like laying in bed like before bed? Like how what does that kind of look like, I guess?
Well, if you pay me a little bit of money, I can tell you exactly what to do. No, I'm just kidding. So that's an excellent question because a lot of people get this part wrong, but you don't have to overthink it. But you have to have parameters to keep you very structured because the mind will wander. Monkey mind. You'll kind of start off with something. So what you do is when you create those scenes, write all that out or use Chat GPT or one of the other AI things to create this guided script with the scenes, pick walking down the beach, making a dinner together. Okay. So you've got that down, read that over, kind of like an actor preparing for this scene in a play or a movie. You're knowing your lines, you're getting familiar with the experience. Okay. Then you can pre record that and listen to it. Or what you can do is once you've read it over 10 times, is that in the nighttime, after you're done reading your book and you're like, it's time for lights out, you're going to lay back a little bit, not all the way, and you're going to imagine standing in front of a door. You're going to see your hand, reach out and turn that door handle and walk through that door. And as you walk through that door, you are entering a scene. So see yourself in the kitchen making food, sipping wine, and feel her arms snake around you and like dance with you as you're stirring the shrimp scampi. Then twirl her around and dance with her in the kitchen, listening to Otis Redding. Okay, have that scene play out. Smell it, taste it, feel it, listen to the tunes of the Temptations or Chris Stapleton, whatever is your jam, and live that experience. Feel the warmth, and importantly, feel the attraction, the gratitude. Oh my God, this woman is such a gift, such a blessing. I feel great around her. I feel what? The emotions you listed when you set the goal. I feel confident. I feel seen. I feel respected. I feel heard. I feel attractive. And then go into the next scene. You're walking down the beach now. You hear the lull of the waves rippling up. You feel the warm sun on your shoulders. You're hearing the call of the birds. You're feeling that unity as your toes dip into the sand and the shore washes over your feet. You feel her holding your hand and squeezing your hand and that wordless I love you. You're feeling that attraction. You're feeling like, this is it. This is what I've been longing for, and I have it. I'm so grateful. This is it. It's real. It's magical. It's sacred. It's beautiful. And you do this for 5 minutes, and then you allow yourself to go back to sleep or go to sleep. You drift off because while we're preparing for bed, we're exiting beta and we're transitioning to alpha brain, which is the gateway into the subconsciousness, theta. So we are planting all of these scenes into our consciousness, which is basically drifting through that gateway into the subconsciousness. And that's where real change is initiated. And then we let that seep into our subconsciousness with Jen. It then seeps down into our unconscious state. And you will do that night after night. If there's a goal, you want to be a business leader, you want to start your own company, it doesn't matter. You visualize this stuff. You want to win the Olympics, visualize standing on the podium, visualize, sticking that triple backflip and getting the applause of the crowd. You visualize it ahead of time, and then it seeps into the subconsciousness. Okay. So does that answer your questions about visualization?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it does. Because 'cause I'm gonna do the same with, making some more money in New York.
Very good. Excellent. This is what I do. It works. And then you're going to align the consciousness. So now you're going to train your consciousness. One, I want you to write out 10 reasons why you're grateful to be dating in New York and why it's such an amazing place to meet this dream girl. Look at the reality for what it is, right? There's people who are living in whole bunk Alabama that don't have nearly as much potential to meet somebody as you do in New York, aren't there? So you have excellent potential to meet this person. Okay. Write out 10 reasons of why you're an amazing person. You're a great catch. You have a great opportunity to meet somebody. We're looking at the reality of the experience instead of the non-reality. All right. Then once you have initiated that, read that over every night, right before that meditation. Be like, let's remind ourselves of our opportunity, of why we're blessed with abundance to meet this beautiful soulmate. And then have the affirmations every single day. I have found a beautiful woman who makes me feel confident and loved and seen and heard. And I make her feel all the ways she wants to feel. We have this great connection. We're supportive. We encourage each other. She hasn't saved me because if you're saved, you're desperate. Okay. That's a completely bad lack mentality and vibration that we're sending off. No partner is gonna save you. No partner is gonna complete you. They're gonna add to an already beautiful, magical experience of self. It's very different distinction there. And then you have the affirmations that align. I've met this beautiful woman. I love the dating pool. I've met somebody in New York. New York's a great place to meet somebody. I'm attracting women all the time. I'm meeting great people. They're helping me understand my value. I'm not settling. I'm rejecting with humility and love. I'm learning about myself. My values growing. But right now, what I hear from you is you're not worth meeting this wonderful woman. This is what you believe about yourself because you're saying it's New York's fault. It's proximity. It's my job's too busy. This, that. So you're providing the evidence of why you're not worthy of meeting a woman. Is that the story you want to believe?
No.
Then change the script, brother. You are the screenwriter. You are the producer. You're the director. You're the main star of this movie. Write a different experience for yourself. Change the plot and then start showing up and be grateful when you meet a woman. I don't care, red flags or whatever. Be like, I met a woman and she's helped me determine my value. She knows she's shown me what's lined for me. Some of the worst leaders out there are the best examples of what a good leader is and could be and should be. So when we meet these people, step up, show up with gratitude. And then your vibrations is elevating even more. Now you're attracting that person even further. So everything is happening for you. So as you date, if you get ghosted, you get basically turned down, she doesn't show up, no shows, thank you. Thank you. This is an experience I'm grateful for. I know my value. I know that I have just dodged a bullet. If this woman were to have shown up for this date, she would have been toxic and negative because she has the audacity to no show, no call. Is that aligned with what I want? No. So I just got saved the time of not wasting an entire date and wasting money potentially on this person that's not aligned with me. Thank you, Jesus. Do you see the different mindset?
Yeah.
But a lot of people fall into that victim mindset, and that is that lower vibration. So find gratitude every step of the way. Consciously, affirmations. Consciously every day, finding the gratitude, finding the reality for what it is. Subconsciously, set the goal, set the stage with the experiences, determine the emotions, visualize experiencing that. And then
Yeah.
aligned work. Go out, jump on the dating apps, go to the speed dating things, walk up to the girl at the bar. If you notice that cute little smirk from across the room, approach, have the confidence, show up, build that about yourself by aligning that with action and behavior. This is the recipe. Do you see how it all works?
Yeah. Yeah, I do see how it all works, and I'm glad it's recorded, and I'm glad other people are gonna hear it.
Thanks for joining us on The Perspective Drop. If you found value in today's conversation, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments because I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to be a guest or explore my other programs and opportunities, head over to joehehn.com. Until next time, keep your mind open, your heart full, and your perspective higher.